Herkese merhaba, benim adım Rabcam Osman. 20 yaşındayım. Kapsayıcılık farklılıkları yüzünden başkalarını dışlayan insanların davranışlarını düzeltmektir. Kapsayıcılık insanları üzmemektir. Kapsayıcılık herkesin kurallara uygun hareket etmesidir. Kendimize ve davranışlarımıza dikkat etmektir. Yasalara uyun, bizi dinleyin.
হচ্ছে আমরা একসাথে থাকবো, আমরা একসাথে খেলাধুলা করবো, আমরা একসাথে ঘুরবো, আমরা একসাথে কাজ করবো। ইনটেনশন হচ্ছে আমরা একসাথে কাজ করবো, আমরা একসাথে মিলেমিশে থাকবো, আমরা একসাথে কাজ করবো, আমরা খেলাধুলা করবো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Mautu nacionality Sibirkut Kaçısı Bangladesh, Alkol Taka Bangladesh. So question আছে ওকে বিষয়খানে কাজ করতে হবে। আমি বলবো কেন আগামীকাল আমি সবাইকে জন্য আমি কেন বলি বাংলাদেশি আমি আছি কোনো কাজ দিয়ে আমি এখানে গান কি আর্ট আমি সেখানে কাজ শেখাতে হবে। এখন আমাকে দুশাকে নাম্বার আমার দুশাকে আমাকে শাসন দেয় কাজ সেখানে চাই ক্রিকেট বল এটা দৌড় সবাই এখানে কাজ সেখানে কাজ করা হবে। আমি খুশি অনেক ভালো আমাকে এখানে কাল বসে
আমার মতন যে শিক্ষাধিকার সময় কাজ খুশি আমি তার কাজ করি খেলা নাচ গান ওপরে নাড়ুর নাচ গান ওপরে নাড়ুর নাচ গান খেলা সবাই কাজ করি খেলা বড় ব্যায়াম শরীর ব্যায়াম আর বড় খেলা দেখতে পারি শরীরে বড় ব্যায়াম শরীরে আমি তার কাজ করি অফিসে কাজ করে ট্রাফিকের কাজ করি বসে ফ্রাই পুষে কি বাসা চলতে বাসাটা লেখি বাসা লেখি অফিসে লেখি টেবিল বসে কেন বুঝার।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম, আমার নাম শিহাব অ্যাডভোকেট, দামচেন্দাম সোসাইটি, ঢাকা, বাংলাদেশ। ইনকুয়েশন মানে সমান সমান অধিকার, সবার সাথে কাজ করি। আমি একলাখা সবার সাথে কাজ করি। আমি 7:30 দুজনে সবাই একলগে কাজ করি। আর টিস্যু আর সাবান আর শ্যাম্পু জাপা বাংলাদেশ হসপিটাল আমি কাজ করি। আমি সাথে মিলে কাজ করি। সবাই ভালো থাকবে, আমরা সবাই মিশে সবার সাথে কাজ করি। আমি 7:30 মিলে আমি যদি চাকরি পাই, যদি চাকরি হইতে পারে আমাদের সবাই আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Hi, my name is Gina Charchak, and I am from Prince Edward Island, Canada. I am going to talk to you about inclusion in Canada. In Canada, we follow the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms that makes sure that everyone is treated equally and fairly, no matter what their ability level. All people in Canada have rights to education, healthcare, and housing, and jobs, regardless of their abilities. Canada has also signed an agreement with the United Nations on the rights of persons with disabilities. These laws make sure that all people have the right to live, learn, and work in inclusive environments. When I first started school, I went with my friends and was included in my school and classes. I enjoyed going to school and had supports to be included. like some extra time set aside to go to the resource room to work on subjects. I also had an educational assistant support, and that person did not just work with me, but worked with the other kids in the classroom. As I got to junior high and high school, we had a peer helper program where students got to take the course and to help people. A peer helper got to help me with my work. I also got to help them to get a credit. And I did become friends with many of them. I got to take many subjects that I love, like doing foods, nutrition, and drama, because I enjoy cooking and being on stage. So that was about my inclusive school life. In Canada, there are many supports for people to live in their communities with appropriate supports. I think living either independently or in supportive living that suits a person's needs is very important. All people should be able to choose where they live. This is a picture of a supportive living home that I advocated for and lived in for 6 years. Now I live independently in my own apartment. I feel like I belong and am included in my community. I go to the gym, church, yoga, or to the pool. I even walk to work and shop at the stores. Many workplaces in Canada have inclusive practices and policies. People of all abilities work side by side. Here I am doing some public speaking and emceeing an event with a local radio celebrity. Big things. Things are not perfect in Canada, but I do see many gaps in services, especially in the rural areas. I have transportation services when I needed them, but I know of many people who cannot access services due to not having accessible and affordable transportation. Also, there needs more supports for an inclusive employment, like job coaches, courses once people are finished formal schooling, and flexibility in work environments. And finally, there needs to be more variety in housing supports, especially for people with high needs. My vision for the future in Canada and all around the world is that everyone, no matter their ability, is included in all aspects of life and no one is left out. Thank you very much.
My name is Madhoni Hurst. I am 42 years old. I live in Nairobi, Kenya. Inclusion means Down syndrome, kids going to school, high school, and even universities. Inclusion means people with Down syndrome working in jobs. My job is ambassador of DSi and webinar consultant. Inclusion is doing things with your family and your friends, like going out together and traveling, and also your share of the housework Inclusion is people with Down syndrome doing sports like swimming and playing football and or rugby. Inclusion is learning new things like cooking, like I am doing, and learning how to play music instruments. Happy Down Syndrome Day to you. There we go.
Hi, my name is Kate Powell. I'm a DSi Ambassador. These are my thoughts on inclusion. What does inclusion mean to me? It's me making decisions about all parts of my life. That my opinions to be respected concerning where I live. What does inclusion mean to me? Any support I might need, any opportunities I have for employment, and my right to have a social life. Good examples of inclusion in my country. More and more people with Down syndrome are being encouraged and supported in finding employment. Schemes like the DSA WorkFit program. Good examples of inclusion in my country. In the arts, actors who have Down syndrome and dancers are regularly appearing on films and TV. How can inclusion be better in my country? By making people more aware and improve on what we have already done. Thank you.
Okay, so this is ideas for a better world and what inclusion means, presented by me, Andrew Oswin from New Zealand. Hi, my name is Andrew Oswin and welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, I will be talking about my ideas for a better world and what inclusion means to me. Ideas for a better world. A better world should look like people with Down syndrome getting their freedom back after a worldwide pandemic, and to restore peace for all humankind, a better inclusive education, having the right to access our healthcare, information, and the right to have a paid job. Let me tell you about the meaning of inclusion means to me. I think inclusion means including the communities of people with Down syndrome in the everyday things we do in the world, such as going to their neighborhood school, having a regular social life, having a worthwhile and paid job in the regular workforce, and being able to lead and independent life. I am a member of STRIVE, which is the New Zealand Down Syndrome Association's self-advocacy, leadership, governance, and research team of young adults with Down syndrome. I help to write articles, interviews, research, and stories to go into journals that are written for and by people with Down syndrome, as I am on the editorial committee for STRIVE. I think self-advocacy and leadership in the future is important because everyone should be given the right to speak up to be heard. Special Olympics is a great organisation for getting people with Down syndrome and other disabilities involved in sport. Its difference in mainstream sport is that it is divisioned according to ability in competition so that athletes of similar ability compete against each other. Special Olympics is also promoting a program of unified sport where able-bodied mainstream athletes partner Special Olympian unified sports such as soccer and bocce. These sympathetic mainstreamed athletes play their sports alongside the Special Olympians. Project Mobilise. Project Mobilise is a government organised project to help and bring about social change. It aims to change people's attitudes towards people with Down syndrome and other disabilities. The New Zealand government is ensuring that they are helping and protecting our communities. Project Mobilise has hosted a number of workshops which include people with various disabilities and also including Maori and Pacifica people. Thank you very much for including me in this presentation.
Welcome everyone. My name is Sheikha. I'm 25 years old from the UAE. I've been interviewing a few students for the World Down Syndrome Day, and thank you so much. What does inclusion means to you?
So women, school, friends.
الدمج هي الحصول على الحقوق مثل التعليم والترفيه وسهولة التنقل وسوق العمل.
حقي بالتعليم، حقي بالتدريس آخرين، حقي بالمدارس.
الحق يحس كل شيء، الأفكار الأساسية، ثلاثية، البابعات، هندسية، وفوق الأثقال، صعدة بنينا، كتاب عربي كل شيء، إنجليزي شوي إنجليزي شوية وعنوان هندسية.
Can you tell us a good example of inclusion in our country in the Emirates? يعني أنا من بلد الإمارات، يعني اشتغل زي معلمين.
Have in school,
have new friends.
كل أصحاب كلهم ببعضنا، الحمد لله في قراءة في شيء الحمد لله، عندي سادة ولا بنات، ما مشكلة عندي.
دمج حقوق الأشخاص ذوي الإعاقة في التعليم. قامت مدينة الشارقة بالخدمات الإنسانية كتأهيل طلاب مركز مسارات لتطوير التمكين كمهنيا وأكاديميا واجتماعيا وفنون. سأتكلم الآن على سبل التنقل. قامت إمارة الشارقة بفوزها بجائزة عالمية كأفضل إمارة شارقة لأشخاص ذوي الإعاقة، توفيرهم كراسي متحركة في أماكن عامة مثل المولات والمستشفيات والمساجد والحدائق.
The third question is, how can inclusion be better in your country? Have speak French, speak teacher, have PE. Perfect.
دمج أشخاص ذوي الإعاقة، توفيرهم وظائف وفرص عمل مثل في مباني حكومية مثل الإعلام والتصوير والطباعة والتصوير وترتيب الملفات.
مركز الحمد لله تمام، كل شيء الحمد لله، ساعد كل شيء.
أنا بشتغل مدرسية، أشوف طلاب يعني ندرس الآخرين، يعني زي معلمين هم يدرسوا الطلاب بالصف. أشياء نشاط كتير، يعني في إشي مهم بحتى أشتغل من المدرسة، أطبع بالأوراق، أشتغل مع أوراق وأشياء كتيرة.